Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your author Mark inviting you for another very interesting YouTube discussion. In today's sort of YouTube video, I would like to address the issue of bullying. Now, I'm here to tell you right now that the issue of bullying in grade school and high school is real, and it can affect and the issue of bullying can have a very negative impact on your children's well-being as well. Now, we have to address this issue. Can bullying cause depression? Yes, it can. Can it cause such things as anxiety? Yes, it can. Um, it can also cause many other issues related to this issue of bullying. It can cause all sorts of problems. This emotion of bullying. However, what I am here to tell you right now is that bullying can have a can be turned into a positive emotion as well, because it can motivate you to do things and all that stuff. Now, what you have to in order to for you to understand what I am talking about when I say yes, that one way looking at it, the bullying can have a very negative impact on your children's behavior and their high school and grade school experience. It can be turned This emotion of bullying can be turned into a uh, uh, positive aspect of their lives as well, uh, because in order for you to understand this, you have to understand is that such things as grade school and high school, those environments, okay, that you find yourself in, those environments, grade school and high school, are what we call temporary environments. They will not. They are. They're not all in and be end all and be all of your life, because those things like grade school and high school, uh, they will end in one day. You will graduate. You will go on to other things, and and at that time, those people who bullied you in those institutions like grade school and high school, they will not be part of your life at that time. Once you graduate, you don't even have to go see them. Uh, you don't um, you don't have to deal with these kind of bullies. Now also, when I said that the emotion of bullying can be turned into a positive things, that is also possible. Yes, it is possible to turn a negative emotion like bullying into a positive thing. It is very possible, because once you let me explain how you can do this. Because once you graduate and you go to college, you go to work, you start your own family, you you basically start achieving what we call success out of high school and grade when you get out of grade school and high school, and then you start achieving success. Then uh, then uh, then those people who bullied you in high school, they will not matter, because things like grade school and high school are what we call, like I said, they're temporary environments. Now, I could tell you this right now. Yes, back in, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to use myself and as an example. Uh, in um, in in grade school and high school, I was bullied. I admit that. And let me tell you, no girls back in high school would give me time of day. Okay, that's fine. But you know, once I left that environment, like your grade school, I graduated from grade school and high school. Once I left that environment behind, that's that's when I started to achieve moderate success. Yes, I became a book writer. Yes, I went to college. Which in that case, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to college, not a lot of people have supported me in that endeavor as well. But guess what? I didn't listen to anybody if they told me no. That that me that me achieving college was an impossible dream. A lot of people told me that for me to achieve college, it was an impossible dream. What the heck I was talking about? All that. But guess what? I proved them all wrong. After I got out of college, because let me tell you, I earned two college degrees, one associate's and one bachelor's from a great university, city which was Strayer University. I've I have seven books published. One of them is a children's book that I have recent that my recent publisher is the Mark my latest publishing is the book called children's book called uh, Mark the Disabled Superhero that is available now on Amazon. And see in my life a lot of people I told them my dreams and all that stuff, and they laughed at me that because of my disability they said that I will never achieve a college degree, that I will never become a published author, that I will, and I was told all these bunch of things that I will never do. But guess what? At the end of the day, I proved them all, and and I even achieved the dream of becoming a published author to my great publisher, Miss Anelda Hathaway from Jesuit Kitty Publications. She helped me realize the dream of becoming a published book author. Now, I like I said, I did achieve my moderate, by today's standards, I achieved uh, moderate success, but I will tell because and the reason I achieved those I feel is because I was able to turn the turn the bullying, the negative emotion of being bullied by other kids, that emotion I was able to turn it into a positive, to I was able to turn it into a positive thing all around me, and a motivated thing. This this negative emotion kind of motivated me to actually uh, climb the ladder of success and achieve some of my goals in life, and I'm very happy about that. And I'm gonna tell you something else too, ladies and gentlemen. That you know I'm gonna tell you this right now. That one of those girls that would not give me time of day, and in this one. She knows who she is, so I'm not going to mention her name. But this girl who actually, turned me down for a date, guess what? Me and her are best friends today. So, and that's why I want to mention my book, Mark the Disabled Superhero, because I wrote this children's book maybe to help some young kids to actually, you know, to help them deal with the issue of bullying in school. Maybe if somebody tells them that that kind of intimidates them and tells them that they're not going to achieve anything, you know, and what I'm trying to tell you is that if you want to be, and trust me, if you put your mind to something that you wanted to achieve in your personal life or or your you want to be successful, then by all means go for it, and don't listen to the negative people that, and don't listen to the people that tell you that this is impossible or that is not going to be possible. Because in my opinion, if you live in the United States of America, you can achieve almost anything you put your mind to. So like I said in this video, yes, this thing called bullying in grade school and in high school can be a negative emotion, but what I can tell you this right now, if you're going through bullying and all this, that you can take this negative emotion of bullying and whatever you call it, and then turn it into a positive thing. Like, because in my opinion, nothing. If you want to achieve something, nothing is impossible. And I feel that who really puts barriers to your, well, this people say that there are barriers to my success and all that, and I will tell you who puts those barriers in front of you. You know, if you encounter barriers to your success, then understand this. You know, people put the barriers to your success is because sometimes they can be jealous of your success too. So like I said, that what I'm saying in this video is that yes, bullying, whether in grade school or high school, it can be a very negative emotion, and it can have negative impact on your teenage life, on your adolescence and all that. But the thing is, I feel that although that emotion of bullying is a negative, if you are being bullied, that is a negative issue. But at the end of the day, it can be turned into a positive thing. I mean, just look how I, individual with a disability and all that stuff, people were laughing at me in high school and all that. Girls didn't give me time of day and all that. But guess what? At the end of the day, I achieved kind of a modest success, and believe me, through social media and all those other things, believe me, those people who have intimidated you in high school or in grade school and high school, those people who actually bullied you in high school, they will be aware of your success. Now, by the way, my book, the Mark the Disabled Superhero, is available for sale now on Amazon and wherever platforms books are sold. And and I would really encourage you to buy my book and tell me what you think. Now I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in my next video.